and welcome to Soul-Voyance. I am Psychic Selina, and here are my predictions for who will be America's next president. Now, in my previous predictions, I always made a prediction that the next president of the United States would be a woman. And I did say in one of my podcasts previously that it would be Kamala Harris. Now, I did say that Biden would step down and Kamala would then enter the race to be president. And that has come in, that prediction has now come in. Now, my predictions are overall that Kamala Harris will be the next president of the United States of America. The elections are in November. They may happen in November or slightly delayed due to political issues. There could be the onset of World War III, weather issues. But I feel either way, whether it's delayed slightly or not, she will be the next president. I feel Trump will pull out. There may be a second assassination attempt with Trump, but he will be okay. He will be unhurt. I see a man coming out in the crowd, and he's like a shorter man, about 5'6", 5'7", short dark hair, maybe in his sort of under the age of 35. And he's coming out of the crowd with a gun, and he's quite close to Trump. And then the security guards are just sort of restraining him, so nobody is hurt. Trump is not hurt, and this is second assassination will come in quite soon, within the next couple months. Trump will also suffer from health issues. I feel he could have high blood pressure, stress, possibly heart issues. He might even have like a near heart attack or a heart issue or a health problem live on stage when he's on stage. And I feel it's actually that forces him to step out of the race to be president. So I don't feel Trump will be president. I feel it will be Kamala Harris. Kamala will not serve for very long. She may serve for up to a year or so, but it will be less than the 4-year term. She will fear for her safety. She will fear for her family safety as well. So I see her actually stepping down as president, maybe after a year or so. It's a short time. It's not going to be the full 4 years. Then there will be another re-election. And this re-election, or, another presidential election will happen. And this person who gets elected will be a man. He'll be a very powerful man. He will be a younger energy man, so he won't be like over 70 like some of the candidates. He will be under the age of 50. He could be in his 40s, actually, 40s or early 50s at the oldest, but I do think it could even be late 30s to 40s. It's a younger man, quite a dark-haired man, could have a bit of grey in it, but a dark, short hair, darker hair, stocky build, a tall man, sort of 6 foot over, and he's going to run for 2 terms, so maybe for 8 years. It would be 8 years. I got the name link of George with him, so this could either be that he is called George, he has a link in his name or his family to a George, but it could also mean metaphorically that he is going to be similar to George Washington, who was a founding father of America. So he could start like a way of policies, new way of thinking. This would help America a lot. It would really rise the dollar. The value of the dollar could really increase with this man being president. And it's just going to be very good for America's economy. But this won't be yet. This will be after Kamala serves for a short period. I feel that the candidate that then replaces Trump, so Trump is a Republican, and the person that replaces Trump will be a man. So this will be this will be a man that is again, a very powerful man from the Republican Party, and it could be Kit, the guy that they called Kit. Shapiro is also a very strong candidate as well for being like, you know, further up the ladder. Like it could be that he gets a higher position. I don't think he's president, but higher position. Shapiro and sorry, Mitt. Sorry, not Kit. Mitt. So sorry. Mitt could be Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney could replace Trump. And then Shapiro is quite strong as well there within his party as well, within, you know, his team. He's quite strong, but I don't think they'll be president. But they could be kind of higher up. Shapiro could even be a vice president, actually, because he's a Democrat, isn't he, like Kamala? So Shapiro could be the new vice president. I see him like being elevated, so he will get a higher position, a promotion. Mitt Romney will replace Trump. He won't be president, but he could be the leader of the Republicans. Sorry, I always get tongue-tied to the Republicans. Funnily enough, he's got a link to George in his I think his father was called George, but I don't think he's going to be the next president. It's a younger guy, but you know that won't be for a while. I mean, Kamala could serve 1 year, 2 years. I don't think it's the full 4 years she does, but I'd have to really tune into that later on. But I think I always felt it was less than a year, or let's say less than a year going into 18 months. It's not a long time. So they're my predictions. Gosh, they are starting to come in, and it's getting scary. I also made a prediction that Donald Trump would say something really offensive that would have well, it wasn't alleged because he did say it, didn't he? So it was like something that would be a really controversial comment that would offend people. And of course, he said something really offensive to Kamala Harris recently. So yes, there you go. It is controversial. It is difficult times. It's hard times for America. People are so uncertain. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know how good Kamala Harris will be at running for presidency, at becoming president. I don't know, but I think she definitely will do it. She will become president. And what was interesting was I got this like a year ago or so. I got February being really big for her taking over from Biden. Biden actually hasn't officially stepped down as president yet. He's stepped down as candidate to be for the new election, but he's still president. So they actually said that February was January to February, it's a certain amount of time after the elections in November, so it will probably work out to be around February 2025 that Kamala, that is when Kamala or whoever it is gets elected, will have their actual formal ceremony of being, you know, indoctrined into being president. It's like a coronation, but it's not a coronation. It's a ceremony. So it's funny, I got February, so that could be what I was seeing, and I saw that for Kamala taking over. So yeah, it's interesting how the predictions do unfold. They do come in, but we will see. One client said, "Oh, you're keeping us on the edge of our seats." Yes, it's it's really been a bit of a drama, hasn't it? A bit of a roller coaster, this like whole election thing. So there you have it. There are my predictions for the presidential election. I will probably come back in the next few months before the elections and do another video for you. So if you would like to book a psychic reading with me or a psychic workshop, I'm doing my, a course. I'm doing my Akashic Psychic course. It starts on the 10th of August. It is 6 weeks. live on Google Meet on Saturdays, 3 till 4 p.m. British summertime. So if you would like to book that to learn how to be psychic, how to develop your mediumship, your Akashic record skills, your meditation, past lives, remote viewing, all of that. If you want to learn that, then yes, book the course. All you need to do is visit my website. The link is under this video. And I'm also promoting my Blue Moon psychic readings. They're just £25 pre-recorded to see what Blue Moon will bring for you. It is on the 19th of August, and it signifies new beginnings and endings, new beginnings, that kind of thing. End of karmic debts. To find out what that new super blue moon will bring you. It's a full moon, and they're very rare. They don't occur very often. Then just visit my website to book the reading. And of course, you can follow me on my TikTok, my Instagram, and Facebook. Of course, subscribe to this YouTube channel to receive all my latest videos, and my TikTok lives where I do psychic messages live for viewers are on Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. and Thursdays 10 a.m. British summertime, and it's just £12 a message as usual. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.